If you're looking to buy a house in Maryland but need help with a high down payment or closing cost, it's possible that this program can help you. The Fairway Community Access Program offers down payment grants to qualifying first-time purchasers in the Baltimore-Columbia-Towson areas of Maryland. The maximum you can receive from this program is $7,000, but there are also some incredible perks that come with the program, including a potential appraisal credit and a home warranty credit. You are also completely allowed to double dip or access multiple programs. So let's talk about this program in more detail. I'm Caleb with Simple Real Estate, and our primary goal for 2025 is to help 100 people invest in real estate. So we've designed this video series to help primary homeowners who just need a little extra support buy their own home. Because when we ask you guys why you're still renting, we typically get the same answer. It's not that I don't want to, I just can't save enough while I'm still renting. And honestly, that's the reality for a lot of people. Coming up with the cash for a down payment or closing costs can be very difficult. But our goal here at Simple Real Estate is to show you programs that will get you the funds you need to close. This video is broken up into 3 parts. The first gives an overall description of the program. The second talks about each applicant's specific qualifications. And the third talks about how to apply. All of the necessary documents and links will be housed on our free Teachable page for you to access below. All I'd like you to do is listen along, take notes, and ask any questions below in the comments, okay? Okay. This video is about the Fairway Community Access Program for the state of Maryland. Let's start with an overview of the program's mission. The Fairway Community Access Program is designed to reduce the impact of high down payments and closing costs as an obstacle to homeownership for first-time homebuyers. This is a true grant compared to other programs which offer funds in terms of a secondary loan. Now, the difference between loans and grants is simply the repayment process. Loans have to be repaid. Grants do not, unless there is a specific criteria that you are agreeing to. This program is only applicable to properties in the Baltimore-Columbia-Towson area of the state of Maryland. If you've identified a property in the Baltimore-Columbia-Towson area that you'd be interested in living in, the next step to getting this assistance is selecting a loan. Since this is just a grant program, you will still need to qualify for a traditional primary residence loan. The 4 usual options are FHA, USDA, VA, or conventional loans. And with this program, all 4 loan types qualify. The maximum amount you can receive from this program is $7,000, but there are a couple of perks that can be added for an even greater sum. The first of these perks is a $500 appraisal credit. An appraisal is a common expense when buying a home, so if an appraisal is required for the transaction, this program will contribute an additional $500 to help with that expense. The second perk is a credit for a year home warranty. This is a fantastic addition as the home warranty will provide financial protection to cover unexpected home repairs and replacements on home systems, such as heating, air, appliances, and more. Another great thing about this program is that it allows you to double dip or get extra assistance in a few different ways. To start, you can still ask the seller for help with your closing cost. These can also be called seller concessions. In many areas, it is typical to request 1 to 3% back at closing. The national average is between 2 and 5%. This, in combination with the grant, is fantastic. You aren't allowed to get any money back at the closing table, but you can get yourself pretty close to zero out of pocket. Another way to double dip is to find another program to help cover more closing costs. In the second section of this video, I'd like to discuss applicant qualifications. What do you specifically need to qualify? In comparison to other programs, the qualifications for this one are fairly limited, but there are a few that are important to note here. Let's start with your chosen area. As mentioned before, the only area in the state of Maryland included in this program is the Baltimore-Columbia-Towson area. Now, with this program, you must currently reside in this area, and you must use the home you're purchasing with this program as your primary residence. Now, to qualify as a first-time homeowner, you have either never purchased before or you haven't owned real estate in the last 3 years. The next applicant criteria is your debt-to-income ratio, known more simply as your DTI. Though there is no DTI listed for this program, most all loans have their own DTI stipulations. Now, to determine this, you should speak with a lender about your chosen loan and the DTI stipulations that come with it. In an effort to save time, we have already recorded videos on each of the 4 traditional loan types, as well as how to calculate your DTI. If you need an introduction or a refresher, you can find those videos below. If you can't qualify at this step for your ideal property, you have 3 options. Option 1 is to make more money. Option 2 is to pay down your debt. And option 3 is to negotiate a cheaper price. If these don't work, you'd unfortunately have to find a cheaper home. One final qualification note to mention is that you must receive a housing counseling credit from a HUD-approved nonprofit agency, which must be completed prior to entering a sales contract for your property. Now, if you've made it to this point, congratulations. This sounds like a program that could work for you. So how do you apply? The best way is to apply through Fairway directly, either online or over the phone. You can find out more information by following the link you see below on your screen. We'll also place this link in the caption. So that's a breakdown of one of the many down payment and closing cost assistance programs based in Maryland. Like I mentioned earlier, all of the documents, along with any slides presented today, are located in our free teachable platform in the caption below. This is where we plan to organize all of the national and state-specific programs you can access for any area you're considering living. Feel free to register for whatever states catch your eye. If you have any questions, please ask them below. We will answer as many as we can, and we'll ask the professionals operating this program if we don't know ourselves. Hopefully, this was helpful. And please let us know if you make it through the program and successfully close this year. We'd love for you to be part of the 100. Again, I'm Caleb with Simple Real Estate, and I'll see you in the next video.